Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Tabletalkers. My name is Kaleb, and as always, I am joined by...
Brittany. I play Kenzi, and her fun fact of the day is that when she was younger, her family would go see plays a lot.
I am Liz, and my fun fact for the day is that Idalia's favorite flower is false indigo. Very pretty.
I'm Peter. Oh, I'm sorry. I play
I'm sorry.
Peter. You're good.
You play Peter?
I play the Z. Yeah, I'm Peter. I play Peter, who plays the Z's. My fun fact for the day: as kids, Zixeltel, Zell, and Zeal got really good at playing card games with each other during the school days that Zix didn't need their help. So in their mind, they'd play card games together. They got pretty good at it.
And I'm Tim, and I play Rylee, and his fact today is more of a thought in his head that continues, where, he's got his boat already, so technically he's a captain, and that happened way quicker than he thought it would, so now he's not exactly sure what his goals are anymore, but he'll figure it out along the way.
And my fun fact is that Riley's grandpa, Emil Morris, believes that you are not a real captain until you have sailed your ship at least twice.
Got it twice.
There you go.
That's reasonable.
Anyway, last time we did a bunch of stuff. Why am I
talk about it?
I am suddenly blanking what happened last time. We had a fight, went around some mines, destroyed an entire town with an avalanche, and ignored it.
That's really crazy. An avalanche happened, and we had nothing to do with it.
It truly
I
is.
know.
Yeah,
I
we
know
weren't
it's
even
probably
there.
only on my screen, but Peter's
Yeah.
face is next to me on my screen, so
You're
I am
pointing at
actually
Britt's
pointing
name
it.
on my screen, so that sounds like you're blaming Britt. And man, that's really mean of you. I don't think Britt had anything to do with it.
That is ridiculous. They went to another lab where they found the portal to the Feywild, and realized they need the heart of an angel, a heart of a demon lord, and something else.
Chocolate.
A chocolate bar
Mm-hmm.
in order to turn it on. So they're currently heading to another lab that is across the border. So you guys are flying in the air. Gonna take here probably a while. I don't remember how much time I said last time, but I'm going to say it's probably going to be 8 hours today.
Feels like about what you said.
Yeah.
Sure.
So if there's any conversations or anything you guys want to do for 8 hours, you let me know.
Zeal's going to tap on Kenzi's shoulder.
Is Zeal behind me?
Sure.
Okay.
For the sake of purposes, we're gonna hope
For
so.
the sake of this, sure. Kenzi will turn around.
Hey.
Hey.
So you lost a lot of your emotions.
Sure did.
I'm really sorry that happened.
Nah. Gives me a
Well,
new goal.
I guess, but I feel like we had enough of those already.
Did you tap on my shoulder just to judge my decisions?
I wasn't judging. I mean the other two do, but I kind of understand what that's like. When we were younger, we all kind of had our own emotions, and it was really hard to feel other things. So, I had happiness and hope, but I really couldn't feel other things. So when bad things happened, I really just didn't understand them. Eventually, Zix needed to borrow more for when they were out, so we kind of started to learn to kind of share, but with him gone, it's kind of harder to feel different things.
Must be really sad without him.
Yeah. Do you want to know something cool that we don't really mention?
Sure.
So, in our mind, it's kind of cool. We can kind of see each other, and on the outwards, we kind of have to wear the same outfit because it wouldn't be very practical if we all had different clothes. But in our mind, we all have different clothes and stuff, and I don't know. I really hope one day that we can just, I can wear whatever I want, and they can have their clothes, and we can just be happy.
That would probably be really cool. Do you know if there's a way for that to happen?
I mean, we just own multiple clothes, but we can't really. We don't have, the space to be carrying, 3 or 4 outfits everywhere. So.
Well, hopefully one day we won't be in the middle of a war, essentially.
I hope so too. I'm just afraid that the further in this we get, the less likely that is.
Why?
We've done so much bad in the world. Almost feels impossible for us to go back to a sense of normalcy.
I think the world's done a lot of bad to us.
Maybe, yeah.
I mean, none of us came here with the intention to do any of the stuff we're doing. It just kind of happened to us. And now we're trying to find a way to get past that. And we're gonna have to do a lot more bad stuff, I'd imagine, before it gets any better. But I don't think we're doing bad things to the wrong people.
Mostly, yeah. I hope you're right. I hope we do.
I hope you're able to get Zix back.
Me too.
I think Kenzi is going to, her eyes are going to start watering a little bit. She's going to be like, I know what it's like to miss someone that you know is still out there.
Yeah.
Can I turn around now? This is kind of hurting my neck.
No, yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
Sorry.
And then Kenzi's going to turn around. And
All
then
right.
they'll probably hear from behind just a sniffle.
What a wholesome conversation. A couple more hours will pass. You guys near the border. I'll say at this point it probably 9-10 a.m. ish. Guys flew through the night. Suddenly, Jeffrey's going to do a little stop thing, like a horse bucks up kind of. Jeffrey's going to suddenly do that, as there is now a person in front of Jeffrey in the air. Hi there. My name's Clark. Are you guys aware you are crossing the border into Revo?
I mean, yeah.
Alright. Well, you do need to follow the proper protocols for entering a different country, so I'm gonna ask you all come down with me to that outpost right below you, so we can get some paperwork done, so you can get all in here spick and span, in case anything happens, we know who you are, where you're from, all that jazz,
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
All right, fantastic. And he will lead you down. This is just like a human guy. Seemingly, he's just flying. He'll lead you down, and you'll enter into what is essentially a stone building. You go in, you will get a good old desk, or you'll go up to the front desk. Oh, there'll be another man. He'll introduce himself as Barry. He's gonna tell you the simple steps you guys are gonna go through. So first things first, you're gonna line up against the wall one at a time. Go in here, gonna get a quick little portrait painted of you. We know what you look like. Then you're gonna go into a room. We're gonna give you a piece of paper, and you're gonna fill in the information on it. We'll collect that paper, and then you all will be put into a larger room together at the end of that, since you're all one group. Sound good, everyone?
Yep. Sounds fine.
Okay.
All right. So you one at a time, you get your portrait painted. You're led into a small room where you are slid a piece of paper and a quill. So I will need all of you to fill out that Google form that I just sent you. Because I figured this would be fun to have a proper Google form. For the people listening, I'll give you the information on the Google form while they are filling it out. So they need their full name, their height, their weight, their species of origin, the purpose of their travels, the duration of their stay, their blood type, and if they have any current illnesses or afflictions of any sort. While they are filling this out, I just want to talk to you guys listening in at home. Thanks for listening. Thanks for taking the time out of your day to listen to the five of us be silly little guys. We appreciate it. That's all. As you guys are filling out this paperwork, you'll see as other people are busy and walking by, bustling around. And all that jazz. As you guys finish, you'll be ushered into a large room together where Clark will ask you if you guys would like anything to drink. I got a variety of beverages. I got teas of all sorts. The coffee, some sodas, etc., etc. You guys don't have to take a drink if you don't want to, but they are offered for you. They are free.
I'll take a drink.
What do you want? What do you want?
I'll just take some water.
Okay. You get a nice glass of cold water.
Delicious.
Delicious. Damien and Sky will both take a drink. Damien will also get some water, and Sky will take a nice black tea. Are you gonna have anything to drink, Idalia?
No.
No? Alright. Suit yourself.
I'm okay.
Kenzi and the Z's, you guys gonna have anything to drink?
Kenzi's okay.
No, thank you.
Alright. They won't force it on you. They understand. Lovely weather we're having. Huh?
I had
It's
fun
raining.
with that form. I had a really good time.
Me too.
I gotta say, the similarity between two of these sets of answers. Wow.
I feel. What?
Oh, not even anything with yours, Tim. It's literally
Oh,
just
I know. I
everyone
was
else's.
like, mine seemed
I-
kind of normal.
Yeah, yours is fine.
I love how you and Tim are the same person, and you don't expect mine and Britt's answers to be kind of the same.
It's like only one of those. I was just like, I'll put a fun one there. It was like the second to last.
And sure, Peter, you can make a history check.
$21.
All right. You would know that based off the map, the city where the lab is, it's a small, like orc stronghold-esque area.
Do I know the name of it?
It's not really doesn't really have a name. It's kind of just the village by the border, kind of thing. And nothing really like important happens there for people to give it a name. Truly. But it's mostly orcs. They do whatever orcs do. Waiting on one more answer. God, the second to last question. So many similar answers.
We've been together for a really long time.
Oh, Peter. Why do you use the
What?
metric system?
Didn't you know?
Over here
They're
asking about
British.
people's weights.
On the
Rude.
metric.
Yeah, right.
Alrighty. Let me roll some dice over here real fast. Alright. So you guys will find yourselves all back in one large room. There's a single solid metal door that, as you were walking in, you would have noticed was pretty thick, couple inches thick. There's a large window, but you cannot see what's on the other side of it. You can just make out that there is a window there. And there are some chairs for each of you. You sit down, there's 2 chairs on the other side of the table. Clark and Barry will walk into the room after probably about 20-ish minutes. All right, paperwork is being filed. We do have one last thing we do need from each of you. And he will put this device down, one for each of you in front of you. We just need you to put your hand in that, align it with the image. It will prick your finger, and we'll take a small blood sample so we can send it off the test to make sure, like, because I know some of you said you are unsure of any illnesses you might have, just to check you don't have any, and stuff like that, you know?
Gotcha.
Okay.
Simple, pretty standard. Do you all do so?
I do, yes.
Yeah.
Sure.
Idalia?
They're probably not gonna let you in if you don't.
They'll probably arrest you.
Don't you want to go destroy a lab? I mean, visit the lovely sites of the nearby orc stronghold?
Fine, I put my fucking finger in. I don't like this.
Alright, you do it. It's a
Just
small
all of
prick.
us in the group chat. I don't like it.
You all get a small prick on each of your fingers. Some blood is drawn. They take the machines back and they leave the room. You hear like the sounds of machines running in the back. They're pretty loud. Clark will come back in like, all right, thank you for that. I just gotta go over some of these papers with you guys real fast.
Okay.
Just, double check, make sure you guys, remember the things you wrote down. So, can Sylvia Blackstone, please, or Backstone, my apologies, please raise their hand.
Kenzi raises her hand.
All right, thank you. But why am I bad at words? Leela Andrews, will you please raise your hand?
Idalia raises her hand.
All right. Zixeltel, will you raise your hand?
Galithil. There's no R.
Apologies, thank you. Make a little check. And Michael McGillicuddy, will you raise your hand?
That's me.
And that's your name, correct?
Yeah. Pronounced correctly. I respect that.
Rylee, you find as you go to say the word yes, instead, like, you cough up some blood.
Can Rylee not lie?
All right.
Rylee, did you drink something?
Alexandria
He did. It's
Skyline. Sky will raise her hand. All right. Cho Zen. Damien will raise his hand. And that's your name, correct? Yeah. And then he will
I
also
thought
puke
Sky
up blood.
goes in.
Oh, actually, my bad. Apologies. I messed it up slightly. In the names, if Sky is chosen. And Damien is an Alexander Skyline. He picked a random name. Damien will still cough up blood, though. And so will Sky. Well. We don't quite enjoy people lying on these proper forms. So, I'm gonna need the three of you to stay here. The other three of you who chose not to drink anything, I'm gonna need you to follow me to a different room, please.
Okay.
Sure.
He will begin guiding. Idalia, you coming along?
Yeah.
Okay. You all will be led to a similar room, same size. You'll note that the metal door is actually thicker than the last one, and there is no window. As you take a seat, Clark will ask you all to put your hands behind your backs, like behind the chair.
Zia will do so.
And then you will feel as some rope ties your wrists together behind the chair.
Do we
I'm
see that?
You can, if you want.
Excuse me. Why is my friend now tied up?
Well, all of you are going to be tied up. This is just a security measure, since half of your group was confirmed to be lying to us. We have to take extra precautions, make sure you guys aren't violent of any kind. So I mean, simple. Be honest. Answer our questions properly, and we'll be out of here in no time. I promise.
Okay. Idalia will put her hands behind.
And your hands will also get tied together.
Kenzi will do the same.
And your wrist will get tied together. Clark will then leave the room, and probably an hour later, another individual will walk into that room. He will have 3 mugs, and he will set a mug in front of each of you. Name's Bruce. Open. Then he will take the first mug, which will be Zeal. Open mouth. And he will pour the drink into your mouth. Then he will hold your jaw shut to make sure you swallow it.
They do.
And then he will go down the line doing that to the other 2. If you don't open, he will just grab your jaw and force your mouth open.
I imagine that's the route Kenzi went.
Yep, that's how Idalia went too.
Alright, he grabbed both your jaws and just poured it down your mouth. Back to Rylee and the others. Alright. So, how much information did each of you lie about on these? We'll start with you. I'll point to Rylee.
Michael McGillicuddy is not my name. I do apologize, sir.
Okay. Oh, and what's your real name?
My name is Rylee Morris.
Okay. You will write that down. Is your height correct? You said you were 6 foot?
Yes, sir.
All right. And you said you weigh 185?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
You said your species of origin is human?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Kind of stare at you for a little bit after you say that. Kind of like confused.
Me too.
All right. Purpose of your trip, you said was work / a pleasure trip with friends?
Yes, sir.
All right. What do you do for work?
It's more of them doing. We just traveling party, adventure party, if you can call that a job, really.
Yeah, people make money doing that. That makes sense. Okay. And
Which is also the pleasure part of that as well. Who doesn't like a good adventure?
I mean, I like to be here. I like working my job. But I wouldn't say I get pleasure out of it. But anyway, you said up to 1 month for your duration of stay.
Yeah. It might not take that long, but I just want to make sure that I have enough room to finish.
Finishing is very important. I get it.
Mm-hmm.
For your blood type,
no.
you just said blood with a question mark.
I honestly don't remember, and I didn't want to lie and say be positive.
Okay.
But we should be positive, am I right? But I wasn't sure.
Okay. Once we get the results back from the samples, I can let you know.
Thank you.
You said no current illnesses.
No, sir.
All right. And he'll go through the questions with the other 2. Damien, much like you, only lied about his name. Sky will cough up a little bit of blood on every single question. But eventually will give the honest answers out loud.
Oh, brother.
Other group, you guys will have a similar thing. We'll just clarify, ask you, double check. But you have Bruce, who's far more point blank. But same gist. I don't feel the need to go through it a second time. Clark and Barry will walk back into your guys' room. The girls and the Z's. All right. Looks like the new papers are finally in order. So thank you for that. So we're just waiting on the blood test. Should take no more than 3 days to come back. So.
Excuse me?
What?
So we have to stay here for 3 days?
Well, no, we'll let you into a different room where you can rejoin your friends. But yes, you will have to stay within the outpost for 3 days. Until we get the blood results back, clarify the blood types you gave us are true, because they could be true to your knowledge and all that stuff. And make sure you have no illnesses. That's the most important thing, ensuring there's no illnesses among you. We wouldn't want, an epidemic starting here in Riva because you guys didn't realize you were infected with something,
Of course, yeah.
Yeah. I like you, kid. You're cool. But yeah,
Thank you.
so my buddies, Bruce will be in a little bit to untie you guys. And he will walk back out the room. Then he'll give the same information to Rylee, Damien, and Sky in the other room. About 3 days for the blood test to come back. But then he'll guide Riley, Sky, and Damien to a different room. It basically is just like a big barracks kind of place. There are about 10 bunk beds on the walls. A little dining table, little like board game corner. And then Bruce will come and get Idalia, Kenzi, and Zeal one at a time and bring them to the room. But you all now untied in this room together. There appears to be a decrepit old lady in the corner of the room.
Are there like any windows or anything?
No. There is just the 10 bunk beds, little corner for board games with a variety of board games, and a thick metal door as the only way in and out.
What are the walls made out of?
Stone,
Is the door locked?
do you want to try to open the door?
I would love to.
Alright, you go to open the door. It is locked.
Is there a window in the door?
No, it is a solid metal door.
God.
You are, for all intents purposes, in a prison cell. You're just in a large group prison cell.
They treat visitors so kindly.
Idalia is angrily pacing back and forth.
Alright.
Riley's just gonna be like, well, that's a bummer. And he's just gonna go flop on a bed.
A fucking bummer?
Mm-hmm.
That's what you call this, a bummer.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever.
We're gonna get out of here. Whether
3
it be
days.
if you got a better idea.
Find a way to get the fuck out of here.
Anybody got any bomb?
I don't think blowing up Border Patrol is a good way for us to continue on our mission without delay.
Correct. And then
Especially
puts his arms behind his head and lays down.
Damien will tag on. Especially since we at some point have to come back through here.
Mm-hmm.
He probably wouldn't be too keen on letting us out if we blew stuff up.
Yeah, probably not.
I don't think I ever said blow stuff up. I'm saying we need to get the hell out of here.
Do you have
I'm not
any
going to
idea?
sit here idly by and give them 3 more days to do whatever the hell they're doing to Haven. Or do I need to remind you that she's been taken as being experimented on? Or have we forgotten that fact?
I mean, this is just how Border Patrol works. It's not really something we can go around. Honestly, I kind of figured that we'd have to wait a little bit. 3 days is a bit of a long time, but we don't really have a choice in that matter. If we didn't
I'm pretty sure we have a choice.
Not really. Not unless we just ignore this lab. We would have had to just not come here.
Where's Jeffrey?
That's a great question.
Hey, where's Boone?
Damn, that's a crazy question. If only you'd had an idea where. No, but you don't know where Jeffrey is. You went inside. You left Jeffrey outside.
We just left him. No one was like, "Hey,
I mean,
we're taking him," or
you could tie him up if you wanted, but like, no.
We probably tied him up.
I would imagine so. So now, hypothetically, if we were to tell them that we changed our minds and we no longer have any interest in coming here, do we think they would let us go back and then we could maybe try to get in another way?
You're free to try.
I mean, it's kind of a whole group thing. I don't think they're gonna let only one of us leave when we came in as a group.
Or at least they'd suspect something if like half the group left and half the group stayed.
Yeah. Well, I'm just wondering, like, if we were to try to cross the border somewhere else, like, is it all like just one giant division, or how's it
There's
set up?
I think if I remember right, there'd be multiple stations throughout the border.
Definitely be spaced apart, right?
Yeah, that's not quite how things work here, kiddos. The decrepit old lady in the corner of the room speaks up. You see, east of the borders of Revo are protected by one outpost. And each outpost is headed by a small group of superhumans. They've been experimented on and mutated. Take Clark here, for example. He's a human who can fly with no help. They say he can punch a hole through an entire building with just his pinky and can shoot lasers from his eyes. Your best
Who are
idea.
you?
Oh, I'm Auntie Jeanette.
And
And
why
how
are
long
you
have you
here?
been here?
Oh, I showed up yesterday. Coming to see you from family.
So the 3 days is normal?
Yeah, it's normal on your first visit. I should be out later tonight. But they've got a few samples of my blood at this point.
So like when we leave, it'll probably be a shorter visit than 3 days since they already have it in the system and more just checking it than logging it.
I mean, leaving should be no stay at all.
Oh, okay, just coming in.
Yeah, just come in, fill out paperwork, let them know you're leaving, and then you'll be on your way. They don't care if you bring illness out of the country. Only if it comes in.
That's true.
Anyway, kiddos, it's probably best you just sit on tight and relax. But if you really want to try to get out of here fast, one, if you could attempt faking a medical emergency. But there's no guarantee it will work.
Do you have experience with trying to leave? That was random. I gotta be honest. You just pulled that right out of the hat.
Oh, I'm just Auntie Janine. I've been around for a while, seen a thing or two in my time.
All right. Do we have any of our stuff?
I mean, yeah. They didn't take your things.
What kind of people?
No, they just took some blood, dude. Made you drink some stuff.
Is it a wooden door?
Nope, solid metal.
Idalia's gonna turn back to her group and go, okay, who's faking the medical issue?
We might not have to, actually.
And what does that mean?
Well, I picked up a few things from our last stop, and one of them, if I'm not mistaken, I get the bag of holding and reach it and trying to find it. It had what I think is a dust of corrosion dust. We could probably just get rid of that door. It just like if I'm not mistaken, if I believe I understand, it's just gonna take that door and go, pff, and then it's gone. It just into dust. And then I'm just gonna
and
pull,
any
like,
other
set it
metal
down.
thing.
And any other metal thing within it's a 10-foot cube for. And I'm just gonna set the bag on the table. Be like, so if we want to get out, and we have a plan once the door is gone, we can get out of the door. That's as far as I know so far, or that's what I got so far.
So what were the rest of the walls? Were they stone or like wooden, like
They're stone.
outside of this room?
It's an entirely stone-made building.
Do we think there's someone just guarding the other side of this door?
I would think so.
I had to hedge my bets.
I had no easy way to find out. The guys can just walk over to the door and bang on it.
Alright, you bang on the door. You're gonna hear Bruce's voice. Quiet.
That answer your question?
What question?
I'm not talking to you.
Rude.
And Idalia's just gonna walk back to the group. She's actually gonna look at the old lady. You said... She's gonna actually like go over and sit down next to her and be like, so you said these are all experiments, right?
I mean, they've been experimented on. I'm not sure I would call them experiments. I mean, they had families before. They still have families now, but I mean, they were normal people.
And which one did you say could punch through walls?
Clark, he's probably the one who caught you. I heard you came in on a flying giraffe.
Mm-hmm.
He would have been the one that caught you up there.
I don't want to get punched again. The last time I got punched, it wasn't fun. Your monkey friend, not a nice guy.
I'm gonna walk back over to the group and be like, who says he's gonna punch you?
He could punch anybody. You're damn.
Or we could get him to punch that wall.
So like, get him to come in here, anger him, dodge out of the way. Okay. Just got a thinking cap on, gentlemen. So, how are you gonna get him in here whenever he's not the one by the...
There's what, 6 of us? And only one guy outside the door? I would assume that if we were to corrode that door, he would probably call for backup. And after that, well, I think we're all pretty good at pissing people off.
So, we're gonna try to corrode the door away and then just stay here and wait instead of leaving the room.
How are we gonna get
trying
past
to
him?
get out? You just said it's 6 against 1.
Unless he calls backup and then backup gets here. I mean, unless you've memorized the layout of this place, if we go through that door, I have no idea where we're going.
How many guards work here?
You've seen a total of 6 people.
I mean, I'll leave it up to you guys. If we want to just corrode the door and try and fight our way out, we can fight our way out.
Well, we really have no way of knowing who's gonna come in here or what they're gonna do if we just mess up the door and then sit.
I'm
Okay.
all for an adventure. So if you want to corrode that door, the bag is there. If there are, well, what we've seen, six guards? If there's only 6, okay. But if there's more and they all have powers, this might get a
There's
little dicey.
I was gonna say, there's a good chance if we just sit here and wait, we're gonna be hit with a lot more than just one guy who happens to be the one that can punch through that wall.
So do we want to corrode this door and make a run for it then?
I mean, I think we'll have a better chance. Let's say there is just one guy out there. If we corrode that door, try to do something with him, and then just try to run, then I feel like we won't just be sitting here waiting for everyone else to come in here. We might have a better chance of being able to kind of avoid at least some of them. I feel like if we break this door, we corrode this door, and he calls for backup, there's going to be a lot more than just one guy running in here, and then we're all going to be trapped in here.
Alright, then we'll make a run for it.
I would like to use my night dagger to do pass without trace, just in case we end up in a position where we need to be a little more sneaky. Just in case. I don't think there's going to be much sneaking around, but I would like to do that.
Got it.
This is gonna be a hoot.
Sure.
We have to come back through here when we leave. That's just something you got to keep in the back of y'all's brains. Is if we escape here and we cause a hell of a ruckus, eventually when we come back through here,
They'll probably
gonna be
kill
fun.
you on sight.
Listen,
I'm just gonna
I
point at the old lady and be like,
listen, I would totally be fine with just sitting here for 3 days. I, however, would like to not be on the receiving end of Idalia's anger if something happens to Haven while we're sitting here for 3 days doing nothing. So I would like it to be known that no matter what happens, I'm on Team Breakout.
Since Rylee was like, Idalia's gonna point to Kenzi and go,
So, I mean, we deal with her a lot more than we're gonna end up dealing with these guys. So,
look, I said I was down for the adventure. I'm down with breaking out. I just need everybody to fully understand we will be coming back, and you never know, there could be more. But there's the bag.
how many people have tried to kill us already?
Gosh, like 5 or something like that.
Last I checked, we're all still standing here.
But could they shoot lasers out their eyes? She sips a glass of water.
They got that truth serum stuff in it.
Ah. I've never told a lie in my entire life, so I ain't worried about it.
Are we breaking out of here or not? The group vote, if you guys say no, fine, but
Well, so far, I don't think anybody is saying no.
Sky, Zeal, Damien.
Damien doesn't want to get yelled at by Idalia again, so he will do whatever He's kind of tired of being yelled at.
Zeal is over at the game table and is not really paying attention.
He's playing Risk with himself.
Oh, wow.
Oh, I wonder if he's winning. Or is he losing?
One of the three of them are.
Fun fact, I bought Risk the other day, actually. Well, I mean, got from Brittany's mom.
Be fun if it didn't take hours.
I agree. Sky is on Team Breakout as Haven's best friend.
I'm gonna look at Ryland and go, so this powder affects a 10-foot cube, right?
From my understanding, yes, it does.
No,
Can be
Kenzi's
thrown
backing away.
at any
Yep.
any metal object will be instantly corroded. Please do not stand close.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Kenzi's got precious metal here. She's backing away.
Idalia's gonna take her bag of holding and hand it to Kenzi. And she's also gonna take off her gauntlet.
I mean,
Just
I
to be
also
safe.
have Mage Hand. We could just not any of us be near it.
Fair. Let's do that.
Okay.
Gauntlet back on. Alright,
All
cool.
right. So I would like to make sure that everyone is far enough away from the door that they will not be affected by whatever this powder is.
Right.
And then I will use my Mage Hand to take the powder over to the door and do whatever needs to be done to erode the door.
All right. Everyone will huddle around the game of Risk that the Z's are playing. And Kenzi will take the bag and toss the powder out at the door. And you'll see that the door and a couple bed frames will just like very quickly like rust away and then turn to dust. It's like beds will slam. Now they're angled and such. Oh, but the door is gone now.
And then
You'll
hold
see
on,
Bruce.
I have a question. Is there a way at all that I could, so with my slow time, am I able, does that have to be immediately around, like, is it a 20-foot sphere around me? Or is it...
It's a point. So you have to be within the 20-foot area, but it can be anywhere. Like it can be in front of you or behind, as long as you're in it when it's cast.
I was gonna say, because my thought was going to be to have it affect him and not the rest of the party, so that if there was a way that they could all get out, but they would have to go past him, so I don't imagine that would work.
No, because they would enter the
Okay.
area and slow.
Yeah.
But you see Bruce, he's standing, he's leaning against the wall. He kind of goes, "What the? Why'd you do that?"
Hey, Bruce, and I will step forward to be like, see, Bruce, we're kind of on a time crunch. So we're gonna go.
What kind of time crunch?
As in, we're not waiting here for 3 days. Time crunch.
But why are you on a time crunch?
Because we have a friend to save. That's why.
Why didn't you just say so?
Are you fucking kidding
He'll
me?
hit a button, and you'll see as like a window will open. Like, get out right through there. People's lives are far more important than tradition or whatever this bullshit is.
Fuck it, Idalia's going.
Alright, sure.
Riley's gonna take a nice long look at what now is no longer a door and be like, that was such a waste of a bag. And then he's gonna run.
Can I roll insight on what Bruce just said?
Yeah, sure.
Uh, 24.
I mean, he generally believes that saving lives is more important than having to follow the like protocols and procedures of stuff. it seems as if he's not a big fan of all like the procedural stuff he has to do, and that's why he's very straightforward to get it over with. But he kind heart.
That was one-time use, correct?
Sure was.
You offered it up. None of us would have known.
I was just like, what item could I have given him that would be helpful today? Like, this. So are the Z's running?
They're not gonna run, but
They're gonna walk out.
they'll- yeah.
All right. Right before you hop out the window, you will hear the old lady, Auntie Janine. Best of luck, Zixeltel.
I knew I didn't like her.
Mm-mm.
I would like to
You wanna look back?
detect thoughts real quick while I'm
Sure,
still
go for it.
am I in the room?
Yeah, go for it. We'll give you one quick one.
Okay. I use it.
All right.
What's on her mind?
She is thinking real hard about what that favor Rylee owes her is gonna be.
Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. That's what I thought. Great.
And then you go out the
Ain't that
window.
swell?
And now you're out the window. You go to Jeffrey, Untime, and you all take off towards the orc stronghold.
I should have killed that old lady.
Auntie Janine was just hanging out, dude.
I think what was suspicious is that she referred to herself as Auntie.
I thought it was suspicious that she knew about Jeffrey. But because there's no way otherwise that she would know that.
I would like to
so
say, like,
interesting.
after she started talking for like the first time, I wrote in my notes, I don't like Auntie Janine.
Anyway, you guys take off.
I assume that information is not something Zeal is sharing with the group.
No, hell no.
Ah!
You take off, you fly away. About an hour later ish, you will find the orc stronghold, Kama village. You land down. It's a pretty simple town. Some shops, some merchants, stuff like that. Some butchers. There's some people walking around. Some of them seem to be pretty excited. There seems to be like some sort of line forming in front of the fountain.
Well,
Stop talking shit
We
in your
love
group
fountains.
chat and talk shit on recording.
I don't know what you're talking about.
it's just
Yeah,
Uh,
me neither.
where's this fountain?
I don't have a phone. What's going on with this fountain? What's this line?
There's a line forming in front of the fountain. There's seemingly nothing to line up for.
Can I'm gonna go around the line.
Mm-hmm.
A round line? Like go to the front of the line or what?
Yeah, I'm not gonna stand in the back of the line when it doesn't seem like there's a reason to be in line. I'm just gonna go up to the fountain.
Oh, you go up to the fountain. It's a fountain.
I guess
Yeah,
I'll
okay.
be social.
I was gonna say
I'm
go up to
gonna-
the front of the line. That's what Kenzi was gonna do.
What's
No, that's
happening?
fine. Go ahead.
No, you go for it.
I'm just gonna ask somebody that's in line. Excuse me.
Yeah.
Why is everybody standing in this line?
It's Sunday.
Okay.
It's store day.
It's what now?
Store day. It's the second Sunday
Uh-huh.
of the month. It's store day. Where the traveling guys show up and we buy things.
Traveling guy?
Yeah.
Selling things?
Mm-hmm.
Do you, just out of curiosity, do you know the guy's name?
Yeah.
What's his name?
As you say that, you see as a bunch of people run towards the line. The line instantly quadruples in size, and all of you are gonna hear like kind of like a little ringing in the back of your heads. Jingle jangle, and fortune is here. Jingle jangle, oh, I hope it comes near. Jingle jangle, there's no need to fear. Jingle jangle, oh, look at that deer, and a deer flies over the line. Jingle and jangle, so I hope I have enough. A jingle and the jangle, so I can buy more stuff. A jingle and the jangle, like a ruff with some diamonds. A jingle and the jangle, it's your old pal Simon. And Simon Salavante appears in the front of the line. With his tall backpack on his back. He throws it over his shoulder, puts it on the ground. Hello, one and all. Welcome. Simon Salavante's magical gizmos, gadgets, and doodads is officially open. Pull the lever on the side of his bag. It transforms into a shop.
Idalia would like to drown herself in the fountain.
Sure.
No, and that's the end of the adventure.
Whoa.
What's your con
how
modifier?
Convenient that we're at the front of the line to go see Simon Salavante, our old pal.
Nuh-uh. You cut.
No,
You go back.
They're in the front of the line.
Kenzi's gonna look over at Simon and be like, Simon, man, how you doing?
Who are
You
you?
sound angry when you
Oh
say
yeah,
that?
it's angry. Yeah.
I don't know who you are. Why are you yelling at me?
Are you fucking kidding me?
Hate this guy.
Anyway, you're not the front. You're like off-centered, so I'm assuming you're not the front of the line, just talking to the front of the line. So first up, first come, first serves. And the orcs start
Kenzi's
walking
gonna
forward.
lean over to Idalia. She's gonna whisper in her ear, "Can I kill him?"
Only if I can help you.
Fantastic.
The orcs are buying stuff. It seems he has different sections set up. People are like all walking up to each section.
I guess we get in line, right?
There are 9 different sections that people can
Oh.
get into.
Oh fuck.
Each
Isn't
one's a
there
pretty
a
long
lab?
line. Say again?
Somewhere
are
in
the s-
here. Isn't there a lab somewhere here?
I mean, that's what the map
Yeah,
says.
that's why we're here.
Yeah.
Supposed me to start exploring the town while you guys wait in line?
I mean, I'll hop in line if you guys want to go do that.
Fine.
I would like to get in a line.
Okay. It all starts as like one line, then we'll split off in the middle. How so you guys do that? People will be exploring. Oh.
Idalia's gonna explore, but while she's exploring, she would like to find a shop selling rope.
All right. You find that every shop currently is closed.
My store day.
The
It's store day.
What store do they
It's
need
store
but
day.
Simon Salavante?
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Idalia, do you need rope?
Just
You can have mine.
are you sure?
Well, when you say it like that, I'm not so sure anymore, but I think so.
No, I'm just I'm
Do you
I'm
want
very
half my
frustrated,
rope,
Zeal.
maybe?
sure.
No.
Sure.
Okay, you can have half my rope.
Thanks.
You have 25 feet of rope now,
Hooray.
roughly.
That's all I fucking need.
Rope. Lines move forward a little bit. So this town, pretty simple. It's like a housing district with about 30-ish houses. Shopping market, which is all currently closed. Little like clinic for very basic medicine and stuff like that. Fountain in the middle of town, some farmland. What do you
Just
got?
chilling in line.
Yeah, what do you two explorers want to look into?
These labs emanate a lot of power, so Idalia just wants to see if she can sense that same kind of power that she felt back in the capital city, and see
Right.
if that can lead her anywhere.
Perception check.
Yeah, I figured. What do I have?
What about you, Z's?
Just kind of, they're just gonna initially just look around and kind of get a general idea of maybe some key places in the city that seem like they might
Okay.
be key. Maybe some places that look like they've had renovations or that kind of stuff recently.
All right, give me a investigation check for that.
22 on my perception.
All right. You will feel a like faint scent of power coming from like the house district.
I want to go towards the house district.
You can go towards the houses. About 30 houses, as I said, kind of like in a semicircle-esque thing.
I got a dirty 20.
All right, for Dirty 20, the farm seems to be pretty newly done up. Like they just planted for this season. Governor's building's looks pretty good. The clinic, pretty nice comparatively to most of the houses. But a good few of the houses look like they recently had like their roofs redone. Recently.
Okay.
The line moves forward a little bit. Explorers. Idalia's in the housing district. If you want to give me a investigation check to see if you can figure out like which house gives the most of the sensation.
You said investigation?
Yes.
Okay.
Z's, what are you guys getting yourselves up to?
I think they're just gonna try to find Idalia because they're really not sure what they're looking for.
Okay. You can easily find her in the housing district.
That was a 11.
You are able to remove 5 houses from the possible pool. Got 25 houses it could be in.
She's gonna keep investigating.
All right. Go for it.
That's better. 16.
All right, now you're down to 5 houses. You remove 20 more. Down to 5 possible houses. They're all like next to each other, so the readings are all like really similar and hard to discern the difference in.
Okay.
Are you narrowing it down?
Yeah, I think it's between these 5 houses is where I feel a lot of energy and power coming from. How much do you want to bet everybody in the town is at the store?
Most of them. Maybe there's some kids that aren't.
I'm gonna go knock on like the first of the 5 houses. I'm gonna knock on the door.
You get no response.
I'm gonna knock on the second one too. I'm gonna knock on all of them and see if I get a response at any of them.
You get no response from any of the doors.
Cool. I don't think anybody's home in either of any of these houses.
Okay.
Line moves
I
forward a
assume
little
you're
bit
wanting
more.
to break and enter?
I mean, we need to find this lab somehow. So unless you have another idea.
No. I was just making sure that's where you were at.
Okay, cool. Yep, I guess so.
Which house you break it into first?
We'll start at number 1.
All right. How do you plan to break in the house?
There wouldn't happen to be any open windows, would there?
There are some closed windows.
Can I try and pry one of the windows open? Like, not break it,
Sure, you can give
but just
me.
open it.
Sure, that would. I'd probably call that thieves' tools. So it's a dex check.
Can I assist to give her advantage?
Sure.
Yay.
Back over at the line. The line has moved forward enough. You guys can pick which one of the 9 lines you want to furthermore go into.
What are they?
Well, there are 9 lines, each going to 9 different sections of Simon's shop. Each section has different items you can only buy from the section you go into.
Well, yeah, I would like to know what the sections are.
Each section kind of has a variety of things. Section 1 has the lowest number of things. Every other section seems to have approximately 100-some-ish things. But they're all like a variety. Like there are some weapons, a lot of potions. So mostly potions, like 1 through 5, mostly like potion type things, other stuff of that genre. And 6 to 9 is where you get like weapons, armors, like spell book stuff.
I got an 18 for my check.
Okay.
Before I forget what I said.
You can open the
What
window. No problem.
Cool, I want to climb in.
Alright, you can climb in the window.
Cool.
Repeat the lines, Tim.
Mm-hmm.
1 through 5 is mostly like a potion kind of stuff. You know, like bags of things, stuff of that genre. And then 6 through 9 is where you get like weapons, armors, like necklaces, rings, other miscellaneous things.
Oh, okay. I was popping one of those 3 lines then, the weapons ones.
I do
Yeah,
need you to
that's
pick
right.
one.
Oh, okay. Just gotta give me an 8. Give me down the middle.
Be a nice 8. All right.
I'll do 7.
Okay. 8 and 7.
Where did Damien and Sky go, by the way? Are they exploring or are they in line?
Damien is in line. Sky is kind of like sitting by the fountain.
Oh. Where's Damien go?
He goes to line 2.
Okay. Cool.
Well, Idalia went to the bathroom. Inconveniently.
Zeal's gonna stay outside while she's in there to kind
Okay.
of watch guard.
Makes sense.
Not standing directly in front of the house to look like someone's inside of it, but
Mhm.
just kind of
Around.
nearby. Yeah,
Close
like,
enough you
just
can
almost-
like watch and like distract someone if need be.
or like could easily intervene if needed, but
Mhm.
not suspicious.
Gotcha. So Idalia, you're inside this house. Give me a perception check as you enter this house.
12.
I mean, there's a kitchen. There's a living room you can see. And a hallway with like 3 doors.
Did Zeal not come in with me?
No, he stayed outside.
Watch
I
out.
guess I'll check the rooms.
All right, you want to go through door 1, 2, or 3?
Oh, we'll start at 1.
All right, you open door number 1. Nice big master bedroom. I see a picture of a large orc and 3 tiny orcs. Kind of like a school photo.
Okay. Mm-hmm. I guess, do I need to do like an investigation check to check out the room?
Yes. The lines get shorter.
22.
There seems to be like nothing of note. This seems to just be like someone's actual bedroom. You know, bed,
Okay.
pictures of family, you know, like wardrobe.
Okay. I
Bed.
shall close the door and check
Right.
door number 2.
All right, door number 2 is a set of stairs that lead down.
I'll come back to door 2. I'm gonna check door 3.
Door 3 is a good old bathroom. And by bathroom, I mean there's a hole in the floor. And it doesn't smell great.
I'm gonna close door 3. I'm gonna go back to door 2.
Stairs going down.
I'm gonna go down.
All right, you go down. Investigation check as you look around. The lines get shorter.
17.
What'd you say, Brittany?
I said thanks for the update.
Anytime, I'm here to let you know. As you look around, it's like a dark, a little bit of like flood damage, it seems here. But it seems like it's just a basement, like a storage cellar type thing.
Okay.
There's like some food if you want to take it. There's some rope. A spool of rope.
Fuck it, I'll take it.
All right, that's 100 feet of rope.
Damn. Okay. That's it. There's like nothing.
That's it.
Okay. I'll go back up, exit the house.
All right. Are you shutting the window?
Yes.
Okay. No, shutting a window is easy. Shut the window. Line gets shorter. Where off to now?
House 2.
All right, go to house 2. There's
Sex check.
if you want to pry a window open, yeah.
Yep.
Then go
Unless
for
there's
it.
one that's already open.
I'll say this one's already open.
Okay, cool. I'm just gonna go in then.
Now you climb in.
Okay.
Similar layout, kitchen, living room. Hallway with only one door at the end of it though.
I'm gonna go to the door.
Go to the door. You open the door.
Mhm.
Open the door. There's a hole in the floor. Doesn't smell too great in here.
I'm gonna leave.
All right, you leave. House 3. I'm going to
Yep.
assume.
Same song
no
and
window.
dance.
No windows.
Ah, shit. Okay, we're gonna come back to house 3 then.
Okay. House 4.
Uh-huh.
There's 2 windows, both closed.
I'm gonna pry them open.
All right, go for it. Zeal, you're gonna start to notice some people are, starting to appear, and people are buying their things from Simon and heading out.
10.
I'm going to pull out my fiddle and be a street performer.
All right, give me a performance check. You said 10, Idalia?
Yeah.
All right, the window will open, but you will like crack the window. But it's open now.
Yeah, I'll climb in.
All right, you climb in.
That's a nat 20 performance check to make a total of 28.
Anyone who even comes close hears the fiddle and starts coming over to you. And by now, Rylee and Kenzi, you've made it to the front of the line. Your turn to
Yeah.
buy things. Who wants to go first?
Rylee can go.
All right. We got a lot of things in front of you, Rylee. Got some weapons. Got some figurines, some armaments, amulets, shields, boots, daggers, horns, wands, rods, rings.
Let's take a look at some rings.
You want to take a look at some rings? All right. I'm gonna need you to roll me a d10 here to figure out which rings Simon presents to you.
7.
7. All right. He will bring a ring forth to you. Seems like it's a pretty nice looking ring, if I have to say so myself. Made of pure gold, it seems. And he will tell you about, you can catch the magic in this. You can throw magic back, kind of like a reflect type thing with it.
Okay. Do I have to, am I on a time limit here? Because there's a lot of people, or...
I mean, I would like you to go rather fast. Or if you want, you can do... 'cause I guess I forgot to explain it to you. If you want, you can do this. It'll point to a sign. It says, speed by. It'll explain. This is where you just say you want to speed by, and I'll give you a random item, but it is at 1/4 of its normal price. So, for example, this ring you're looking at right now runs for about 50,000 gold, but if you rolled that, it would be 1/4 of 50,000. I know the number, I'm just not saying.
You know what? That sounds exciting. Let's give that a go. Let's speed by.
All right, I'm gonna need you to roll me a D100 then, Tim. I lost my page. Oh no.
I shall wait.
Gotta go all the way back to the table of contents. Devastating.
50. I said 50,000. Definitely a lot. Looks a bag of holding. Definitely not a lot.
All right, what
Yeah.
did
Moves on
you-
anyway.
What did you get?
86.
86.
Ain't no way I land on that shit.
No, you did not land on the same item. You did, however, land, and he will present you with a rock. It seems to have some magical and things going on. If you put it in your hand, it feels nice to hold. Feels good, warm to the touch. This item is all yours for a mere 1,000 golds. It allows you to summon an earth elemental once per day.
I will take that.
All right. You will get yourself the stone of controlling earth elementals. Very simple
Oh.
name.
Indeed. Is this you can only buy one thing kind of shop?
I mean, if you're doing speed, you can buy multiple with speed buy. Only one if you're picking it yourself. So if you want to speed buy and get something else.
So multiple with speed buy, one with everything else. Can you combine? Can I do one of each, or is that a no?
No.
Okay, that's fine. That's fine. That's fine.
But you can,
Bummer.
so you can do a second speed buy.
I'll do a second speed buy, and then I will move along, sir, because you
Alright.
got a line.
Fair enough. Give me another D100. Kenzi, you have the same option of a speed buy for a D100. You can get multiple items. But you have some weapons, some shields, amulets, boots, cloaks. Got a hat in there, some staffs, etc., etc.
So is all the stuff that I could pick one of the same stuff that's on the list for the speed buy?
Yes.
Oh. So they really are just all random stuff.
I mean,
Nothing particularly of interest if I'm just kind of looking about.
yeah, if there's nothing specific that you're wanting, kind of just stuff.
And how many speed buys can I do?
I mean, he didn't give a limit, but I'll say the sign says up to 5.
I will do 5 speed buys.
All right, then I need you to roll me 5 D100s.
I will do them one at a time.
Rylee, where is your second D100?
I will also just do 5. The second one was a 92. I'll go ahead and put the other
All
one.
right.
I'm gonna do all 5 and write down the numbers I get,
Please.
and then
Thank you.
do that.
95.
92.
Oh, 92. Okay, he will push forth a wand to you.
Mm-hmm.
This is called the Wand of Binding. Right, what it does is, if I click the right object for my information, has 7 charges. You gain a charge, 1d6 every day. It allows you to cast the spells Hold Monster and Hold Person as an action, expending said charges. You can also, when you're holding the wand, use a charge to get advantage against being paralyzed or restrained, or being grappled. 500 gold.
And I will take it.
All right. Next.
Do you want me to do all my 5 and then hers?
Yeah, well, might as well do your 5, then go to Kenzi's 5.
83.
83. He will hand you a large staff. Summons swarms of insects to aid you in battle.
Okay.
500 for this one.
Of course.
Taking
Up to
it.
$2,000 here. Yep. Yes, sir.
Okay.
60.
60. Ooh. You are going to get. He's gonna put in front of you a mace. It seemingly has like a face in the head of it, kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
And he will tell you that when you whack people with it, you can frighten the foes you hit. It allows you to frighten people. But other than that, it's just a mace. It does require attunement. He will point that out.
Mm-hmm.
2,000.
It's just a regular mace.
It's not a regular mace. It's a mace that lets you frighten people upon being hit.
It's not like a +1 or anything.
I'll let it be a +1.
Oh no, and honestly, I don't think it really matters.
You're not taking it.
I'll leave the mace.
All right. And your 5th and final speed by
50, right down the middle.
50, right down the middle. Oh my goodness. You are going to be handed a fiddle. Obviously a magical fiddle. Don't mind me. I'm having to scroll to the item. And now my webpage is being slow. Goodness.
Man has to scroll down to his item, but he knew what it was beforehand. Crazy.
Hey, the DMG does not list things in a good idea. They have the list, then say, all right, now go 200 pages to the back of the book to know what it is. So you get a fiddle. He will say this is a magical fiddle, a tool to be used by bards. It lets the music you play damage foes, if you so desire. The fiddle itself allows you to cast 3 spells, being a Stone Shape, Wall of Fire, and Wind Wall, once per day for free.
Interesting.
This is a 50,000 gold item.
It's a 4th? Oh, damn. I respect that. I will take that.
All right.
Yeah, I probably...
That's your last one.
Yeah. Yes, sir.
So you will pay him, and he will give you the items. All right. House number 4. Investigation or perception check. to enter as you enter. You just playing the fiddle over there real good.
27.
All right, there's a kitchen. There is, the living room. Same standard setup. Seems these are all like economy houses. You'll see there are 2 doors at the end, one of which is already open, and you see the hole already, and you smell the hole already.
I'm gonna go to the door that's not open.
And you open it. Inside this room, seems to be like a... How do I describe this? It's very cold as you enter this room, because it's like a walk-in freezer type thing. There's like raw meat and foods that are being kept on ice. There's some large ice cubes, and like you'll see there's some magic stuff around. You can sense it. That's just keeping the room cold. It seems like a walk-in freezer type thing.
Can I investigate to make sure it is a walk-in freezer thing?
Sure. Investigation.
15.
You move some like food stuff around on the shelf. You don't see anything
Okay.
that would cause suspicion.
Alright. I shall exit this house then.
All right, you get out. Go to house 5, I assume.
House 5.
House 5. You find the doors unlocked to house 5.
I guess I'll just go through the front door.
All right, you walk in the door. It seems like this place was recently ransacked. Like, stuff in the living room knocked over, stuff broken. Seems things are missing from where they should be. It's not even a hole in any of the rooms. It seems like someone robbed this place recently.
Can I just check out the house and see, like, all the rooms and everything still? I mean,
Say that again?
okay, can I just go ahead and investigate the house, I guess?
Yeah, sure.
Are there any rooms,
Oh, yeah,
specifically?
there's 3 rooms, one of which was like left open, which would have been where the hole is, but they
Okay.
took the hole.
Jeez. Okay. I'll try this. I'll just pick one of the doors
All
that
right.
are not open.
We'll say door 1.
Okay.
You open the door. Seems like it was like an art studio. There's some paints, some like unfinished paintings around.
Do any of them stand out to me?
I mean, there's one of like an orc lady. It seems really beautiful. Might be like a lover or something.
Okay.
You notice like some spots on the wall where paintings clearly used to be, but now aren't. As if some of the paintings were stolen.
Can I investigate the wall?
Sure. Investigate check.
Alright, there's probably nothing, but my true crime brain's kicking in, and when people rob houses nowadays, they look behind paintings to see if there's anything behind the paintings. Over 20.
These are walls.
Okay. That's what I figured. I just wanted to be sure. Alright, I'll go to door number 2 then.
You go to the other door. You open it and you immediately see there's a dead body on the floor.
Damn it! Alright. Anything else?
I mean, there's a bed. You know,
Okay.
in the corpse's hand, appears to be a ring box, but there is no ring. It's just a box.
It's a male orc, isn't it?
It is a male orc.
Oh. Now what do I do?
I don't know why you think about that. Kenzi, what's the first of your numbers?
96.
96. Scroll up to your table. Alright, he will present you with a like aquamarine solid blue ring. And he'll just tell you simply, this ring lets you walk on water.
Okay.
This will be 50 gold.
Okay.
Taking it.
Yeah.
Okay. Next number.
81.
81. Funnily enough, he will present you with a pair of leather gloves. They seem to have like webbing in between the fingers and like spikes on the end.
They help me swim.
They let you swim and climb faster by 10 extra feet per turn.
Wow. Do they have a price?
Oh yeah, I keep forgetting about my price tag. These will be 100 gold.
Okay. My next one was 100.
100. He will present you with a pair of these like light, like white dyed leather boots that seem to have golden wings on either side of them. These are boots to let you fly.
Okay.
5,000 gold.
I will take them because that will be helpful. How much did you say?
5,000 gold.
Okay. All right. Got it. Cool. Next one is 11.
Number 11. He will provide you with a nice looking rapier.
Ooh.
It's a fairly simple rapier, but well crafted. It's only with the quarter. It's only 2 gold. This is a +1 rapier for above game stuff.
Please hold. I currently have is better than that. Yeah, that won't really help me much. I'll leave the rapier.
Okay, and then your 5th and final number.
82.
82. He will bring you another pair of gloves. This time they are black dyed leather. Very hard to see. Like he'll put them in his robes. You can see like in the shadows they're almost invisible, pretty much. And these give you a bonus to thieves' tools. It'll make it easier to break into things and pick pockets from people.
Oh hell yeah, dude.
These are 1,000 gold.
I will take them. And then I think before I leave, I would like to ask, so you have a lot of really cool stuff here. Where do you get it all?
Oh, everywhere. I buy it off people. I find it on adventures all around.
What now? I have a question for DM.
Mhm.
Would Kenzi have seen the things that Rylee bought?
I mean, he is just in the next aisle over. So, yeah.
Okay. Back to Kenzi now. I couldn't help but overhear my friend Rylee next door bought a really cool fiddle.
Mm-hmm.
Sounded really cool. Where'd you get that?
Let me think. That fiddle. Oh, yes. I got that deep from the ruins of a city that was destroyed by a dragon millennia ago, and things about 2 countries away from here.
Can I roll insight on that?
Sure.
$19.
As far as you can tell, he's telling the truth.
So interesting. My friend used to have a fiddle like that.
Did he?
Yeah, it's so weird. He doesn't have it anymore. He actually just recently lost it. You could say. I just thought that was what a coincidence, you know?
I mean, yeah, I guess so. I mean, I've had that fiddle for a couple of years. It's a big price tag, makes it hard to sell, but I mean, it's an artifact from centuries past.
Right. Well, I just found that so interesting. Anyway, thank you, Simon. Have a
Thank
good
you.
day.
You too. Next.
And then she'll leave. But I think what she would like to do, is go somewhere. Like, I don't know. She wants to get her greater invisibility on herself.
Okay.
Preferably not just directly in front of everyone. And I think she's just gonna kind of hang out as close to the stalls or whatever as she can,
Okay.
just for the remainder of this shopping time.
All right.
And then she would like to send Zeal a text, and ask, do you know if that fiddle you had... Why am I getting an error? If that fiddle that you had, if there was only one of them. She just wants to ask, like, if it was a one-of-a-kind thing, or if, you know, they know if there were more of them, essentially.
As they take a moment in between sets to answer, they'll answer, I mean, I think it's just a fiddle. Why do you ask?
Well, Rylee just bought one from Simon Salavante that lets the player use, like, these 3 specific, whatever they were, she'll list them, and it just sounded a lot like one of yours.
But from Simon?
Yeah. It was, like, really expensive. He got a crazy good deal on it, actually, but it seemed odd, really weird. I asked, you know, where he got it, and he said he's had it for a while, and he got it from the ruins of some city, but I just thought, something to think about.
I might ask you more about it later when we can meet up.
Sure. I'm currently invisible, hanging out right by the stalls.
Cool. I'm distracting while Idalia raids houses.
Sounds good.
And they'll go back to their...
Yeah. And Kenzi's just
Playing.
gonna hang out.
All right. Give me another performance check for the second half of this performance. Rylee, what you getting up to now you bought stuff?
I think Riley's probably just gonna go and listen to his friend play instruments.
All right. Sounds good.
$14, which is less than a nat 20.
It's not as good. Some people are like listen for a moment and then go off. Idalia is outside of the houses with one. So you just left house 5. You see that Zeal's distraction isn't quite working as it was. And people were
Hang
starting.
on, I
Have I
wasn't
seen
done in
if-
House 5.
Oh, my bad. My bad. You're still within House 5. But you hear people
Have I
walking
seen
away.
if people are entering any of? I'm kind of watching if people are going to enter
Some people are entering like
the
some
5 houses.
not any of the 5 that like you're in. But
Okay, none
some
of the 5,
other
but other
ones.
house. Okay, that's probably part of why the performance isn't as good because the other 2 in their head are trying to watch for that.
That's fair. Oh, so we'll go back inside the house with Idalia now.
Okay. I don't want to just leave this poor guy to decompose, so I want to look through the house and see if I can find anything that has his name on it, so I at least know what his name is.
All right. Investigation check.
Please let this one be good, or I'm gonna feel real bad. Seven.
You sure do not find anything with his name on it. You will find a letter that he wrote, seemingly to a lovely young lady, expressing how much he loves her, and how she really helped him get out of the dark place that he was in. Just like thanking her for just being there, being around for him. And always sticking by his side when not even his own family would.
Does it say what her name was?
Aphrodite. You will say her name was Aphrodite.
What does this person look like?
Huh?
What does this orc look like? Is it
The
an orc?
orc on the dead one or the female one in the
Yes,
painting?
the dead one.
I mean, he looks like a dead orc.
Okay.
Upon rereading the letter, you realize it's not saying like her name's Aphrodite. It's saying my Aphrodite.
I want to go back to the painting, because I'm guessing the painting is of her, and see if it said, maybe if he put her name on the back or his name on the back.
All right. On the back, you will see it does say like he like labels what each of his paintings are on the back of them. So this one says my perfect Aphrodite, Annabeth.
Annabeth?
Annabeth.
Okay.
Don't shake your head at me, Brittany. Names are hard.
I'm gonna go, I'm gonna leave the house.
Okay, going out the door.
Actually, I want to take the letter.
Mm-hmm.
I want to take the letter and the portrait with me.
Okay. Give me a stealth check as you attempt to take this portrait of a person out of this house.
Please, dice don't fuck me over now.
She has a bag of holding.
I do!
Are you putting them in the bag of holding?
I'll do that! Because
Okay.
I don't think a 12's gonna help me.
It's not. People are going to see you walk out of this house.
Okay, but they won't see that I've stolen something.
Correct.
Okay, well, that's better, at least, I suppose. Okay. I'm gonna walk out as if nothing's wrong.
All right. You do that.
As far as I know, I live there.
Some people will give like a little like few whispers to each other. You'll make out like, that's not his girlfriend. He invited another woman? Murmurs of that going around.
I want to go up to one of them that's not whispering about me.
Sure.
Excuse me.
Hmm.
I'm trying to find someone named Annabeth. Do you know where she might be?
Me think. Me roll history check. Yes. Yes, she left a few days ago. I believe Birthday trip. Went cross border.
You know where she lives?
Yeah. And I'll point to house number 3 that you didn't go in.
Okay. You said this house has no windows.
Correct. She requested no window.
I can see that.
Apparently many stalker in old village.
Understandable. Why you wouldn't want windows?
Mhm.
Thank you, and I'm just gonna walk away.
Good day, have.
You too.
And I'll continue walking away. Kenzi, you want to give me a perception check as you stand here for the rest of the day?
Yeah.
Rylee, Zeal, you guys doing anything special? No, that Idalia's not in someone else's house?
I'm just waiting for my friend's music to be done. I don't want to interrupt.
Understandable.
I'm gonna go over to my friends, I suppose. They might be able to help me with this.
Okay.
Zeal's gonna see Rylee waiting, and in Riley's mind, he'll hear Zell's voice. Did you need something?
I respond back, yeah, I got you an instrument. Thought you'd like it.
Is it the one that Kenzi was asking about?
Did Kenzi spoil it? Well, now it doesn't feel special.
Sorry.
No, it's probably pretty special. Let me just finish this up and then
Of course, that's why I was waiting.
discuss it.
Kenzi, what was that perception check?
Unnatural 20.
Alright. You see as people buy all sorts of things throughout the day. You will see as Damien will look at the things in his section, and he will leave with what appears to be a short metal rod.
Did I hear at all what it was?
The description that he was given when he asked to look at it was it like you attune to it, and no one but you can ever move this rod. Like once you put it down, it's there, and if you don't move it, it's there forever. He went, all right.
Do I see Damien as he walks away?
Sure.
And I go, Damien.
He'll jump. Peek his microphone like I did. Hello?
Hey, it's Kenzi. I'm invisible.
Oh, okay.
What'd you get?
I mean, he described it as a rod that's once I put it down, after I attune to it, it will stay there until I move it. I think he called an immovable rod or something like that.
And can I ask what the purpose of that would be?
I figured maybe if we need to if someone's we knock someone down, I can put it through them, and then they have to
They
pull
can't-
them. Yeah, they can't get out unless
Mhm.
they pull themselves up the entire rod.
Gotcha.
And it's a 3-foot rod. It's not like it's a small rod, man.
So you could also probably whack someone with it.
Probably, yeah.
All right. Well, I'm just gonna stay here for a while.
Okay. I think I'm gonna go to the fountain. Check
Okay.
on Sky. Okay. Bye.
See ya.
And then he goes to the fountain, hangs out with Sky. Back to
It's
our
okay, I
three
don't hang out
Yahoo's.
with them anyway.
He can't see you. Anyway, back to the three Yahoo's.
Zeal will finish the song and okay, bow a little bit. Did I get any gold? Did anyone drop me gold?
You got a nat 20, so I feel like that at least earns some gold. I'll say you got 10 gold.
Yay!
You get a good applause as Idalia walks up and the people begin dispersing.
Hey, I need some help.
Yeah.
I'm gonna mainly direct it towards Zeal.
Okay.
Yeah, Zeal.
Yeah.
I need to get into that third house, but there's no windows.
Okay. So what do you need me to do then?
Yeah, I don't know. Do you have any ideas? Because aside from trying to pick the lock, but there's too many people around to pick the lock, so
Are there
Plus,
any?
he's no longer playing music.
Yeah. I'm not sure if I have any way that's subtle. I have plenty of unsubtle ways, if that's what you need, but I imagine you just do that yourself.
yeah.
I mean, yeah, say if there's a window, even if it was locked, I could get you in, but with that one, I mean, unless there's like a crack under the door that I could see into, but I don't know. Sorry.
I mean, if there's any way we can see into the house, I mean, I can misty step in there, but
Yeah, see, I can face step you in if we can see
Yeah.
into it.
I guess we could try and find a way to see into the house, even if it's just a small crack.
Okay.
Give me a good old investigation check if you're gonna look around.
Am I the only one looking?
I'll be a helpful friend.
He stole my pencil.
Did he take
As
your
he
pen?
as he should.
He took
more
my
notes for you.
pencil.
Oh my god. He took her hair clip the other day off the couch and like started carrying it around in his mouth.
Oh,
He also took the
Oh my
hooks
God.
we used to
Computer.
he took the hooks we used to hold our curtains back. Started
Just
knocking
knocks
those
him
down.
all the time.
Yeah, he started carrying those around.
Good
menace.
for him though.
Oh,
I got a 15 on investigation.
Alright,
I got a 13.
okay.
I got a 26.
Oh, sorry, I got an 18. My bad.
Alright. Rylee, you will find a tiny crack. It's really small, but it's just big enough that you are able to see into what appears to be a dark room. Might be a hole on the ground somewhere.
Hey, I think I found something.
Cool.
Be like, you think this is gonna work? It's not very big and it's a dark room, but I mean, it's still the inside, right?
I mean, that'll work. Can you misty step me in there? Because I could thunder step in there, but that's kind of loud.
Hey, Misty Step is for me.
I can
But-
face step you in there.
You
Hey.
can face step me in? Alright,
Yeah.
can we do that then?
Okay.
Into the pool we go.
Alright, you phase step her in. Idalia, you're in the bathroom. The hole is right next to you.
I'm gonna get out of the bathroom.
Get out of the bathroom. You see that there appears to be no other doors in this, like other than the front door in this house. There's the
Okay.
kitchen, living room, the hallway that seems to lead only to the bathroom.
I'm just. Is there like a table or anything in the living room or dining room?
Oh yeah, there's a table, like a chair or two, like a long couch. I'd say.
I'm gonna pull the painting and the letter out of my bag of holding, and I'm just gonna set them on the table.
Okay.
And then I'm just gonna look at Zeal and be like, all right, we can go.
Do you want to go? Do you want to leave?
Zeal's not in the house.
You're in by yourself, yeah.
Yeah, say Zeal put you into the house.
I
Zeal
guess
did
I will
not
just. I guess I
themselves
can
go in.
investigate and see if there is anything in here.
Give me a good old investigation check.
And
roll me a D100 real fast.
okay. $89.
All right. As you're looking around in the kitchen, you open a drawer. It seems to have a large stack of papers in it.
Can I look at said papers?
Each paper seems to be some sort of like love letter written by a different person. All addressed to Annabeth. And at the very bottom, the very last paper you see is a letter addressed to someone named Randolph. It will describe the beautiful portrait that he painted for her, and saying like thank you for it. All these years of life, people have chased after me, but no one has ever given me an actual gesture of love until you. Then at the end, we'll say, I love you. As you finish reading that letter and look up, you see there's a button in this drawer, as if all these papers are hiding it.
And do I need to say it?
You gonna hit the button?
I push the button.
You push the button, and you will hear as the couch seems to slide forward in the living room. Beneath it, a set of stairs.
I go check the stairs.
You go down the stairs, and for a portion of it, you seem like you will like start freezing, and then immediately after you'll get incredibly hot. It's raining on one portion of the stairs, and for the other, you're kind of like getting blown back and forth by some wind coming from somewhere. Until you get to the bottom of the stairs, the room seems to go around to the side, and you will see 4 contraptions, each one labeled winter, summer, fall, spring. And they all have big red buttons next to them. You want to hit any of these buttons? There's also like a small filing cabinet, but...
Filing cabinet first.
Alright, go to the filing cabinet. Investigation check. Kenzi, give me another perception check. What'd you get?
5.
5.
My dice are apparently sick of investigating.
You don't really see anything like that stands out as like important to your overall like overarching goal. You will find a letter written to the it just says to master. And it seems to be like a rant type of letter. Like when you just start like writing stuff to get things off your chest, like with no intent to ever actually send it out. But it seems whoever's writing this is frustrated with this character they have to keep on playing. They're tired of flirting with random men just to help the overarching goal. They know it's important, but I'm really tired of this, and I would like to go back to my life, I miss being a politician. Signed, Pellin Scott. It seems that Annabeth was Pellin Scott.
I got a 22.
All right. Line's coming down to an end. You'll see in the very back of the line there's like a guy with like a hood. He's kind of just like standing. He seems shady at first look.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Now that I've found that letter, I want to try and investigate this filing cabinet. So
Say
if
again.
this belonged to Pellin Scott, then I'm immediately like, nope.
Say that again, because I didn't hear what you said.
I said I want to investigate the filing cabinet more. AKA,
Okay.
I want to see if my dice will say, okay, fine, we'll do what you want us to do.
Gotcha.
FYI, they did not.
What you get?
An 8.
Find nothing else.
She's persistent. She's going to keep digging.
I'll give you one more chance.
Fine. Please don't fuck me over. 14?
You'll find a list of things. It seems to be things that using this Annabeth persona and probably some other personas, things that he has gained, Pellin Scott, from this, including multiple millions in gold, a castle out in a different country, some food, land, livestock, and a person who just won't stop following me, even after revealing that I'm not actually a woman. Kind of chased me for a while, so there's a dead body somewhere.
I think I know where.
But that's about it. Nothing else of interest you find.
Alright, so I have these.
Cute story.
I was
Yes.
hoping.
It was a meet cute. It still is a meet cute, I'd say. Got these 4 machines, all with big red buttons, though.
I want to call Rylee.
Bling, 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 bling. Riley's phone's ringing.
Picking that up.
Hey,
Oh, hi.
I'm about to do something,
Sound good?
and
Great opening.
I need you to let me know if anything up there changes.
Up where?
Where you're standing.
Huh? Okay.
Who's on the
Are
phone?
you
Rylee?
not in the house? Oh, it's
No, I am in
Okay.
the house. I think I found the lab. It's very small, and there's some contraptions, and they have buttons, and I'm curious. So
me standing up there, Peter. Oh, okay, I got you. She found the lab.
Oh,
All right. I think she might blow it up. Okay, well, I trust whatever you're about to do. He's crazy, but yeah.
should we stand here or should we stand farther?
Ooh,
away?
you know what? Are you gonna blow it up? By the way.
I don't think so. Not right now.
Oh, she might not blow it up.
Oh,
Well,
okay,
not right now,
okay.
of course. Well, I know she's gonna blow it.
So she'll probably give us a warning then if she's going to do that.
Yeah. She's like,
Okay,
she's
good.
seeing some red buttons. She's gonna press them all.
Oh,
What was the
Does she
weather
know
like
that you-
outside?
It's pretty clear day outside.
Warm, cold, eh?
It's pretty nice. I'd say probably like a solid 70 degrees outside.
I'm gonna hit the winter button.
All right, you hit the winter button. Everyone else, you see as it goes from being nice and 70 to it is now 20 degrees and actively snowing fairly heavily.
Did anything happen?
What did you do? It's snowing outside.
Okay, so it does what I thought it did. I'm gonna hit the spring button.
The spring button.
Yeah, sure.
All right, stop snowing. Suddenly, there's a lot of rain. It is raining a lot now.
Now it's raining. I mean, it's nice.
Did she
I'm gonna
find
hit
like
the-
a weather
the-
thing?
I think she's definitely found a weather thing.
I'm gonna hit the summer button.
All right, it becomes very very hot.
I
At this
just
point,
have
I
to
think she's
say,
just having fun.
for everyone listening, it was so hilarious. It started snowing, and Peter changed his background light to red. Didn't say
The Z's are
anything,
changing to
didn't
the
do
weather. They
anything.
unfortunately they don't have a weather option for winter right now.
And
But
it just turned red, and I thought it was hilarious.
He is changing with the seasons, and that is funny.
I'm just gonna hit the fall button.
All right. Woo! It becomes very windy outside. So windy. I'm going to need a dex save from everyone who's outside right now.
Arnar, dude. Arnar.
On the phone as Riley's like hanging on for dear life. I'm just gonna be like, anything still happening?
You say
Man.
that's saving?
Yes, dex saving throw.
Nat 20, baby. Nat 20.
All right,
25.
So 24 in total.
All right.
22.
24, 22. You said 25, Peter?
Yep.
All right. You three will all like grab something. It won't blow away. You will see as some orcs like are being physically blown away by this wind.
How's Simon Salavante's store going?
Oh, it's fine.
Okay, cool.
You see, like
I
the second the
imagine that's
weather
probably what I'm
starts
holding on
changing.
to.
Yeah, like the second the weather starts changing, like magically, like umbrellas appear to block the rain. Little heaters appear to keep the shop warm. It adapts to the weather.
Anything happening up there, Riley?
You keep changing the weather.
She's changing
gonna
the
hit the-
seasons.
I'm gonna hit the fall button again.
All right, the wind stops.
Did anything happen?
Oh, it's not windy anymore.
Okay. Cool. I'm gonna hang up on Riley.
Okay, you hang up on Riley.
Rude.
And I'm gonna hit the
Everyone?
papers.
Is gonna get a text from Kenzi, like, what the fuck is happening?
Zell will
go.
respond. Idalia's fucking with the weather. It's the
Tell her
seasons,
to
I
fucking
think.
stop.
Damien will reply
I
to
think-
saying makes sense.
I'm gonna play with. She hung up on me. Rude.
I'm going to stuff the papers in my bag. How big is this room?
Not very.
That's what you
No.
asked before you cast Fireball.
It's like a solid hallway type room.
Okay. How can I destroy this room?
I don't know how can you destroy this room knowing that two of your close friends are outside of this house. You hung up before telling them you're going to.
Yeah. Hang on. Okay. Hey, does this structure seem stable enough that if I were to cast, that if I were to cast Thunder Wave at 5th level, it probably wouldn't stay standing?
I mean, there's a chance. Could cave in. I mean,
well,
it's on the more likely side it's going to cave in, especially at that high of a level.
Alright, cool. I'm gonna call Riley back.
Okay. Bling, 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 bling.
I'll
Riley's gonna
pick it
call.
up and be like, "Don't hang up. That's rude."
Sorry. You guys might want to go elsewhere.
All right, sounds good. Hey, we gotta go. I think she's gonna blow it up now.
Okay.
I don't know. I'm just gonna walk away.
All right.
I guess I'm gonna Thunder Wave at 5th level.
Go for it. Go ahead and just roll me a D100.
E100.
Rolls a 1. You're chalked.
Z's, are you guys going to check out Simon's shop while you're, since you're no longer distracting?
No. But
Fair
I would
enough.
like to find out about this fiddle.
64.
I mean, gift.
All right.
Yeah.
64, you cast it. Everyone will hear the sound of it. And this house will come tumbling down, as will the two next to it.
Oops.
I'm gonna send a
Jesus.
text. Did Idalia blow something up?
Yes.
100%.
Sounds right.
All right, cool. Now that I blew something up, I'll be right back.
Okay.
Well, as me and Z's walk away and we watch these houses come crumbling down, I just want to be like, well, at least she's doing what she was wanting to. But on the other hand, I'm just gonna grab the bag. Then I'll grab the fiddle. I'll be like, I got you a gift. It was expensive, but it's a gift. Also, I don't play music, so.
So can you tell us about it?
Oh yeah.
Specifically?
He told me that it was a nice magical fiddle that had the ability to cast 3 different spells once per day, if I'm not mistaken. It was like, how was it? It was like wall of fire, wind wall, wall of wind, and stone shaping, that kind of stuff. I just thought you'd like it because you play music, clearly. And then, hey, it's magical and can cast spells for free. I figured that was worth a pickup.
Rylee, does anything strike you about those 3 spells?
No, they're different elements.
Mm-hmm. I'd like to roll Arcana on this fiddle.
Go for it, dude.
The whole time, I'm literally just holding it out, thinking he was gonna grab it, but he hasn't.
35, I think. Yeah,
It's a
35.
It's a really magical fiddle. But I mean, you've never like felt this magic before. You've never seen this fiddle before. It's not a like familiar type of magic to you.
I'm specifically trying to see because this sounds suspicious regarding what Zix lost from the door. That's specifically what I'm looking at.
Okay. I mean, it's not familiar to you in any way, shape, or form. So it's not like the magic doesn't feel familiar to you.
Okay.
So you can assume it's not Zix's fiddle or anything to do with that.
Okay.
No, he just happened to get the one fucking instrument that has the 3 elemental spells attached to it.
Yeah.
So it truly was just a little coincidence?
Yeah,
A 1 in 900 coincidence. Yeah.
I was like, I looked it
Straight
up.
up was.
That particular thing, there's like
There's
7
7,
different
yeah.
versions. Yeah.
And he just got that one.
I'm just gonna continue holding it and be like, do you want it?
Sure.
Oh, thank God.
Thank you.
Yeah, of course.
Real worried he wasn't going to take the gift.
Has the hooded guy made it to the front of the line yet?
He has. That's where I was about to go.
Okay.
As if on cue, as soon as the thunder wave goes off and the houses crumple, the people that are left in line go. People that were actually shopping will take what they already picked and go to go see what happened. And the hooded man will walk up to Simon. He will pull some sort of coin out of his pocket, and then Simon will guide him around to the back into a private room.
Oh, I'm following. I'm following so fast.
All right, give me a stealth check to see if you can sneak in the door without like bumping into one of the 2 of them.
Oh, you got it. 25.
All right, you managed to slide in right between the 2 of them. In this back room, there are 4 like paintings. There's one of a short bow, one of a great sword, one of a scythe, and one of a staff.
Okay.
Simon and the guy will talk. Oh, which one of these was your boss interested in? He was interested in a war. Ah, yes, the great sword. An excellent choice. Do you have the money? And the guy will pull out a very large pouch of gold. And Simon will take it, go sit at a table, dump it all out, and he will begin counting it. And it's going to take a while to count. Like, he's going to summon like 2 familiars to help him count. And the 3 of them are going to spend probably an hour, hour and a half counting this.
My mage hand is invisible, yes?
Technically, yeah, I think. Why?
I was debating on using it to like move some of the coins to see what would happen if he didn't have enough.
Mm.
But it seems like more trouble than it's worth.
All right. Time will pass as they count this. End number will be 10 million gold. That is really fast at counting. No, I said 10. My bad, wrong number. 15 million gold will be the final number. Simon will put it all back in the pouch. Very well. He will go up to the painting of the great sword and he will push it open. Inside of the room, you see there is a glass case with a great sword inside of it. The second he pushes open this painting, you get this feeling of like dread, like a sensation of people are going to die because of this. And he will take the thing, he will hand it off to the guy. Safe travels. The guy will give a little bow and he will leave.
So the guy left the room.
Yes. And
Simon is still in the room.
yes, he is cleaning up, kind of. Closing the painting, putting the money into a lockbox. What are the other three of you doing?
You said that took an hour?
Yeah.
God, I guess we're just relaxing for an hour. At least I am.
All right.
Because Simon's down there, right? So,
Yeah, he's in the square.
oh,
He's by the fountain and stuff. He's still in town.
okay.
Ziz and Idalia.
Well, once I was done being like, oh my goodness, an explosion, and then kind of like semi running away from them, kind of, I don't know, waiting, trying to find, probably staying with Rylee just to keep us somewhat close together.
Fair enough.
Is Idalia up there?
I mean, Idalia hasn't told me what she's doing to not be within the rubble of the house she just collapsed.
Because there really isn't nothing.
Yeah, so she's
You can
currently
fly.
in the rubble. Being grateful I'm not putting a damage number on this rubble. It would be big.
So clearly this is going to be like a thing that's happening while they're counting.
Yeah.
So like, I guess after like 5 or 10 minutes after the whole Thunderwave incident, I guess I'll just kind of like look at Zeal and be like, hey, I think Idalia would have been back by now.
Yeah, probably. Should we go check the rubble for her?
I think that probably. Should I text her? Do you think she'd answer? I'll give her a call. And then
Yeah,
we're
you
going
can
to try to
text
call
her.
Idalia.
Bring, 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 bring.
Can I
Idalia's-
even reach my phone?
I mean, do you want to be able to reach your phone?
It would be nice.
Then yeah. I think it'd be funny if you're just
Uh,
like under rubble, but have your phone like, hey, what's up?
She's gonna answer and be like, yeah.
Hey, you good?
Not really. Ah.
Do you need help?
Yeah, it would probably be helpful, yeah.
Okay, be there in a sec. And then I'm going to hang up. And then look at Zeal be like, she's trapped underneath the rubble. We need to go.
Yeah, that makes sense.
All right,
Go out.
you two go and start digging her out. I'm gonna say that takes a while because this is the rubble of 3 houses. So we'll go back to the Kenzi in Simon's back room.
I would like to probably do something that is going to end up very bad for me. So since we're not in like an actual combat thing, all of the rules of it will still apply, right? Like bonus action, that kind of thing? Or
This is really a you tell me what you want to do and then we figure it out.
so I want to attack him, but I want to be able to like use like my bonus action to get my steady aim to have advantage, and then if I hit to get my sneak attack?
Sure. That's fine. You
Okay,
can do all
that's really
that.
what I want. Okay. I am going. We've been playing it where I can use like my sneak attack on spell attacks instead of just weapon attacks, right?
Only if it's a roll to hit.
Okay. So what I want to do is use what would be my bonus action to get steady aim to get advantage on my attack. And I would like to do shocking grasp
Okay.
on him. And 21.
With a 21, you go to cast the spell, and he's gonna like snap his fingers and counterspell it.
Well, that is so rude.
Did you think I didn't notice you?
I had hoped.
I'm afraid I gotta be far more sneaky than that. You don't live to be hundreds of years old by being easily snuck up on, after all. What is it that I can assist you with?
I mean, I don't think you'll help if I tell you what I'm doing here.
I mean, you don't never know.
I have a question.
I have an answer.
Is Simon Salavante your real name?
I mean, it's the name I use, so I can only assume. I mean, I'm sure in some past lives I used other names, but not in any recent memory. Have I used anything else? So as far as I'm concerned, yes.
See, my friends and I, we ran into someone, and they essentially were truth.
Okay.
Well, see, we were led to believe that, they had a very similar job to you as a traveling salesman who happened to be heading in this same direction.
Quite the convenience.
I would say so.
Is this going somewhere, or?
Is it you?
Am I the truth? No. I am Simon Salavante.
And if you were the truth, would you have told me?
I mean, if I was the truth, probably. Now, let me ask you a quick question. Are you sure it was the truth that you spoke to that said this?
I am not, I just remember. As me, not in character. Who was it?
He referred to himself as the facts of life to you.
The facts of life. That one.
Ah, yes.
That's just me not having notes.
You're good. You are good. I would have to say, probably. I mean, if my understanding of what the facts of life does is, I mean, he makes deals with people to gain some sort of knowledge from them of some sort. He has the truth as a keeper to his door to make sure only the worthiest of people are allowed to enter his domain. I've been there a few times, in case my description wasn't obvious.
How convenient.
Yes, he knows the locations of many rare and medical items, so I used to take a trip to him every so often. Though recently he has taken away my button, so I can't go as freely as I would like.
And what did you have to give him in exchange for all of these locations?
I mean, various things, memories, emotions, my humanity at one point, but I got that back.
How?
I mean, I thought it was pretty obvious. Did he not explain to you how to get stuff back? You kill him.
You kill him? How do you find him?
I mean, luck, I found him, I think. Circumstances. Perhaps he just wanted to die? I mean, I know not.
How did you know it was him when you did find him?
If memory serves me correct, I didn't. I was in an altercation with an individual and killed him to save my own life, and just suddenly I had my humanity back. I felt remorse for the first time in centuries.
Well, see, here's my issue. Is that I really still want to kill you.
That seems rude. Any particular reason?
Well, yeah, I can't know that you're telling me the truth.
I see. That's truly a shame for you.
Is it?
Well, yes, because I'm afraid I won't allow myself to die. I mean, I have many things I still have to sell. He is going to get up and begin heading towards his door. As much as I'm sure you'd love to continue this conversation, I need to close up shop. And he'll open the door. After you.
Well, I know it'll be a no if I'm still in here, so I'll walk out.
You walk out. He shuts the door, locks it.
While he's locking it, I would like to try to stab him just for fun.
Go for it.
$30.
All right. You will get a good stab in his arm.
Fantastic. Do you want me to roll the damage for it?
No.
That's
But I mean, if you want to roll the damage, I won't stop you, but...
I do.
Okay,
It'll
then roll
make
the
me feel
damage.
better.
All right, then go for
That
it.
I will have accomplished something in this whole interaction.
Got it.
11.
All right, 11 damage. He doesn't even flinch as you stab
That's
him.
fine. It made me feel better.
That seemed entirely unnecessary. He will seemingly look you in your eyes. Really, Kenzi? After everything that we have been through, you are just gonna stab me like that? After I sold you wares today? Gave you information for your goals?
You weren't particularly helpful today, Simon.
I don't know what you mean.
And I'm not really in a position to feel anything other than anger towards you.
You could always feel sadness. He'll
And
give
how
you a
would you know
smile.
that?
Oh, little birdie told me, mayhaps.
Do you happen to know where to find this little birdie?
Yes, I believe it is right behind you, a couple miles away. I believe his name, or not a couple miles, my apologies, a couple feet away. I believe his name is Zixeltel?
What do you mean? She will drop the invisibility right now.
Kenzi, you asked if I would ever tell you the truth. The simple answer is never in a room where it's just you and me. But out here in the open, I have no issues dropping the act. Because you won't do anything. Because this entire town would fight for me. And your friend still owes me a favor. And I'm not above making him kill each and every single one of you. Have a good evening, Kenzi. He will pull the dagger out of his arm and walk away.
I didn't leave my dagger in his arm.
Me.
I'm just letting you know. He does not have my dagger.
He walks away. He wasn't going to keep it. It'd be a pull and toss it down. Either way, he walks away.
Well, that's fine. We have our confirmation. If we didn't already.
True. We're off to now, Kenzi.
Nowhere.
Okay.
She's truly just gonna stand there.
All right, he's going to close up his shop. Put it all back into the bag. Throw it on his back. He'll sing his theme song again. And he'll start walking in the air away. You guys have dug Idalia out of the rubble by this point.
Oh, thank God. How far
Damien
down?
Pretty far down.
Hopefully they fly me back up.
I mean, you can get yourself back out. It's not far enough you can't get yourself out.
You fly now? I'm just kidding.
I mean, maybe.
Oh well. I guess we're gonna just like head back. I feel like I would head back towards the fountain.
That is
Like, see if everybody was just like, let's just go relax and wait for Kenzi. Because I want to. I would like to think we got done before her.
Yeah, you guys would be done first.
Okay.
Damien and Sky are sitting at the fountain. They seem to be reminiscing on memories with Haven and Alex.
You love that.
But you three get to the fountain. They say hello.
Hello.
Hello. How you guys doing?
Doing all right. Doing pretty good. Reminiscing.
Okay. Oh? About the good days?
I mean, the days where we weren't in a constant struggle to like survive and save the world. So if you could call those the good days, then yeah.
Yeah, that's fair. Basically, the days before, well, for us, it would be, well, like a year and a half is when we started all this nonsense.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. Any time before that was definitely the good days. I feel like we can't relax for fucking 10 minutes without there being another problem or another
Yeah.
place we have to go. I mean, heck, I don't even know where Kenzi is at the moment.
She told me she was gonna be hanging out by Simon's shop, so I think that's where she's been all day.
Huh? Just hanging out?
I mean, she was she was invisible
Oh,
when she
I'm
told me.
being a sneaky devil.
Something like that.
Well, we'll wait
And
for her to be done.
yeah, you know what? In the meantime, I'm just gonna like go through my bag and I'm gonna pull out items that I gotten from the Feywild's chest
Okay.
because that's what I'm gonna call it because that's where it was from technically.
That's pretty much what it is.
I want to pull out. And I quote, a doll. And I want to be like,
doll.
it's just a doll.
I mean, for you haven't done anything with it, just a doll.
Be like, I want to look at is it Zeal?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm the yellow one.
Okay. Be like, hey, you did like a check earlier on the fiddle. Could you do the same with this? I mean, I feel like everything that I got out of that chest had some kind of magic feature, but this is just a doll.
Yeah, I can try.
I'll
Arcana
give my
check.
health action if I need to.
Yeah, sure. Arcana check with advantage then.
Just to
Wait a
get that
minute.
high number.
30.
There we go.
No, you get the sense that with a command word, you can swap places with the doll.
I share that information.
That's wild.
So it requires attunement, but
Okay, interesting. And I'll just put it back in the bag.
That's pretty cool.
and I've updated it now for you in your information, Tim.
Okay.
Now, if you guys just hang out until Kenzi shows up. Unless there's something else someone wants to do.
Just a sec.
Kenzi will be standing in the same spot.
Okay. At some point, they're done. Like, Simon's packed up, he's gone. Still standing here.
Mhm.
Okay. Damien will point out, oh, Kenzi's standing over there.
Oh.
I guess we're going over there.
Yeah, yeah, let's go that way.
The whole group will go over there.
Yeah, let's do that.
And I feel like this conversation can happen next time. I'm going to end here. Thank you all so much for watching or listening, whatever you want to call it. Comment down below what everyone could have done better, except for me, because I'm perfect. And if you disagree with that, let me know why in the comments. Like the video. Say bye, everyone.
Bye, everyone.
Everyone.